Meat, a delicacy common to many. The world's meat supply chain will fail within the next 20 to 30 years. So after all the world's meat is gone, what then? Introducing life meat.
Life meat and all related products have been recalled by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
It's also healthier.
For your own safety, as well as the safety of others, please avoid life meat.
Meat, a delicacy common to many, that we've grown to love. Many of your parents' home-cooked meals typically have meat in some capacity, like a savory, tender cut of steak for dinner with green peas and mashed potatoes on the side, cooked to perfection, or a juicy hamburger at the summer barbecue. It's certainly hard to beat. But there's a problem. We can't enjoy meat forever. Recent studies have found that, if not tackled soon, the world's meat supply chain will fail within the next 20 to 30 years. So after all the world's meat is gone, what then? Surely, there must be something we can do in order to continue our love of meat. Well, we here at Universal Food Solutions Incorporated have developed that solution to tackle the impending loss of all the world's meat. Introducing Life Meat, meat made with no meat. After years of research, development, and testing, we've created a solution that will allow us to continue savoring the sensation of meat long after it's all gone. Depending on what you're looking for, Life Meat comes in a variety of forms for you to choose from. Canned or sealed, Life Meat provides everything you need to continue enjoying meat as you already have. Unlike conventional meat, which is highly inefficient and is limited in supply, Life Meat can not only be produced much more quickly and in higher quantities, it's also healthier. Life Meat and all related products have been recalled by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration due to an outbreak of an unknown pathogen. The consumption of Life Meat may cause abnormal behaviors, occurrences, and deformities. Dispose of all Life Meat products immediately. For your own safety, as well as the safety of others, please avoid Life Meat products. The following was taken from a clipping from the Global Times in New York City on August 7, 1986. Title: Death Meat Plagues U.S. Subtitle: Widespread Panic, Deadly Fake Meat. Body: Life Meat, a line of meat substitute products produced and manufactured by Universal Food Solutions Incorporated, the company behind Life Meat. A product that was once considered the potential cure to world hunger is now under intense scrutiny and questioning by the U.S. authorities after its products started a nationwide epidemic. Reports have been made of abnormal swelling, skin and muscle deterioration, mud mucus, and in most cases, severe illness and/or death upon consuming Life Meat. Federal authorities and experts are now investigating what could be the cause of these strange, even deadly side effects, with authorities questioning why this is happening now, almost 10 years after the product's introduction in the United States. It just tastes better. In fact, Life Meat is so good and widely approved that NASA will be supplying astronauts with Life Meat as part of the first manned mission to colonize Mars. So why not try Life Meat today? We guarantee a better, healthier, tastier, and no-compromise alternative to conventional meat. Life Meat, available now at supermarkets everywhere. Holy shit! Some sort of meat-resembling substance meant to be mass-produced for the purpose of replacing the meat industry in its entirety, that only after 10 years of integration into the product line has revealed that it has horrific consequences. Would you try it? I'd try it. Dude, the food in real life already kills you, and no matter how concerned my friends and family get, I am never f***ing quitting McDonald's. Let's break down what we know. A product called Life Meat was at one point in consideration to replace meat in the U.S. food market. This was done, or at least the company or otherworldly entity behind this says this was done, in order to avoid the inevitable collapse of our current meat industry. For those who don't know, the meat industry's practices are not only cruel, but the environmental damage it does is almost unparalleled. Cow farts equal global warming. Look it up if you want. I got more important things to explain. The concern this piece of media raises about the meat industry's sustainability is on the money. Personally, I'm entirely addicted to hamburgers, and if I run out of them, I'll start making them out of you guys. So fix this shit or it's your ass. Literally. Apparently, this Life Meat was integrated into the United States food market for over 10 years with no issues. But suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere, the consumption of these products is leading to horrific side effects. Side note, I love how it just claims that Life Meat is healthier without backing it up at all, just assuming that no one would question it. Did you question it? I didn't really, until they showed that dead lady's hand. At this point, I kinda just assume advertisements are lying to me. Just because we don't know about the side effects doesn't mean there aren't any. It just means that we don't know about them. This whole Life Meat v. OG meat kinda reminds me of vaping versus smoking. Among likely other health problems, the eating of Life Meat leads to abnormal behaviors, occurrences, deformities, swelling, skin and muscle deterioration, and something called mud mucus. I can only guess what mud mucus is, but I would think that it's mucus that has thickened to the point that it resembles mud. This, of course, course, would be almost impossible to breathe through. Also, I already behave as what all medical professionals would classify as abnormal, so maybe I've just been eating the wrong kind of raw meat this whole time. Who knows? Evidently, it seems that all life meat has been pulled from shelves following this, but that's nothing I can't get around with eBay. Personally, this quote-unquote solution reminds me of lab-grown meat, or 3D printed meat, which are strategies supposed to prevent the collapse of the meat industry and the environment as a whole. These are both strategies of creating meat tissues without needing to kill animals. The difference is those two former ones don't horrifically deform you to death, or at least not that we know of yet. So when I look at these strange cans, the obvious question is, would you stick your dick in it? What the hell is the meat made out of? Now we could point fingers at the usual suspects like genetic engineering, hyper-industrialized processed food, or it was made out of people all along, but I feel like that would be a lazy strategy to employ. We may be able to get hints as to what makes this life meat tick if we look at the symptoms that it causes. The warning infomercial states that it causes abnormal behaviors, occurrences, and deformities. After looking all this up, I believe that life meat may be containing some sort of novel foodborne pathogen. This could explain the 10-year gap. Either life meat is particularly vulnerable to these novel infections, and we just got lucky for a while, or something in the life meat's production produced a novel pathogen that stayed dormant for 10 years before beginning to eradicate its consumers. Many pathogens stay dormant for a period of time after entering its host systems, including one that I can't say or I'll get demonetized. So it may be that this one just had an incredibly slow burn. Honestly though, I feel as though this was designed so that life meat hinges on a fear of the unknown. Something like a meat, usually so ordinary, taken to such an uncanny extent. I don't think there's a true answer for what this life meat is. Not one that your dumb human brain can understand. I think this story is more about what life meat represents. If you can't piece that together on your own, too bad. This video is getting too long anyways. You don't have to edit it together, shut up. If you like this video and want me to come back to find out what's in these cans, you should like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled, or I'll feed you life meat till you behave and swell abnormally. Shout out the inner circle. Love y'all. Okay, bye.
Bravo. Bicho brabo.